The Gallipoli campaign during World War I by Milan, Julian, Matthew and Miguel. The Gallipoli campaign of 1915-16, aka as the Battle of Gallipoli or the Dardanelles, was an unsuccessful attempt by the Allied powers to control the sea route from Europe to Russia during World War I.
With their mother country, Great Britain, being at the side of the Allies, Australia rushed into the frame to the aid of their powerful allies. Australia and their allies in New Zealand formed the ANZACS, who served as a powerful force. By partaking in the war, Australia didn't just prove their loyalties to their mother country. They wanted to prove themselves a strong nation and make a good name for themselves amongst the other countries of the world. Many men enlisted in the Australian Armed Forces because of the different types of propaganda used by the government at the time. These propagandas included posters, newspaper articles, books, etc. Now let's take a look at the events that took place. Here we have an interactive prezi made by students at Parramatta Mars High that showcases the events that took place. On the 4th August, Australia declares war and joins the Allies. On the 1st of November, 1st Australian ANZAC troops goes to Egypt for training. Australia in 1915. On the 15th of March, ANZACs leave Egypt after completing training and heads for the Western Front to Gallipoli. On the 25th of April, ANZACs land at Gallipoli to aid in the fight against the Turks. On December 19th, Australians retreat from Gallipoli. The ANZAC retreat was complete, unnoticed by the Turks, who continued to bombard the ANZAC's empty trenches. On 9 January 1916, the Turks carried out their last offensive on Gallipoli, revealing they only had the entire force had withdrawn without casualty. On 3rd February, Australians begin their time in the Eastern Front. On 28th October 1917, the historic charge of the Light Horse to Beersheba happened. On 10th October 1918, Germany asked USA to negotiate an armistice. 28 June 1919, the Treaty of Versailles was signed. The Treaty of Versailles was one of the peace treaties at the end of World War I. It ended the state of war between Germany and the Allied powers. Now that we've been through the events that happened at Gallipoli, we'll see here an infographic of the chaotic aftermath of the war. Even today in Australia, in the modern 20th century, we still see young Aussies still inspired by the battle led by the ANZACs. The legend of ANZAC was born on the 25th of April 1915 and reappeared in the following months. Although there was no military victory, Australians still displayed great courage, endurance, initiative, discipline, and mateship. Australians came to be seen as the ANZAC spirit. The ANZAC spirit can still be seen and experienced everywhere in Australia, especially in our many sporting teams.